Bill Gavin, former FBI Assistant Director, and a guy who is assiduously non-political. And so we don't want to get embroiled in the politics of this, but I do want to run you through the basics of how this is done. First of all, who actually requests a FISA warrant? Is it an FBI agent? Is it a guy from the Justice Department? Who is it?
It's really the investigator to begin with requests the FISA warrant. But it gets so complicated. You conducting an investigation, you have to prove when you go in for the FISA, when you get the affidavit for the FISA warrant, you have to prove that that's the only way that you can get the information. Conventional investigation is not going to get you where you have to go.
But Bill, I got to say, the proof doesn't seem to be too high, because of the 10,711 warrants in a 5-year period, they only denied about a dozen. In other words, 99.8% of the requests are approved for a wiretapping through a FISA court.
And I can understand that, because before you go for one, as an investigator, before you request one, you want to make sure you have all of it done. But it's not that easy.
But isn't that a looser record than other courts in terms of surveillance?
I think probably in terms of a criminal Title III, yes, it probably is. But the common concept is that you go in, an agent goes into a FISA judge and gets a. It is so unlike that. First of all, the agent has to make sure that he has the probable cause to do this. Secondly, he writes the affidavit and presents it to his organization. In this case, let's say it's the FBI. It goes through review after review after review in the FBI. After they approve, they give it back to the Department of Justice. The same problem happens at the Department of Justice. They do it all over again.
Bill, let me bring you ever so slightly into the realm of politics. Is there any way anybody, an appointee, a presidential appointee, or maybe even the president himself, could somehow influence this decision-making?
Not unless they want to go to jail.
Well, there's some leakers who've been willing to do that.
There are some leakers that are willing to do that. I totally agree with you. But they have to be willing to go to jail to do it.
All right. Bill Gavin, good stuff. Thank you very much.